If you're going to do an Agile transformation, you better understand why you're doing it. If you were king for a day in your organization, and you could do anything you wanted to, the question that you have to ask yourself is, do you know what you would change? Most organizations that are looking to improve, they have a problem that they need to solve. Know what business problem you're trying to solve. Because the business problem has to be big enough for the organization to make an investment in it. The culture answer is a weak answer because it's only the first hurdle. It's only the first step as far as getting people to try something new. We want to have a culture where people are open and adaptive in responding to change. But on the other hand, right, we have to have the systems in place, right, the structural agility, the procedural agility that enable that mindset to happen. Because you just can't beat people with a stick and say, you need to have an agile culture, or you need to be less fear of failing. You need to be less command and control. Organizations are living, breathing ecosystems, and their business drivers change, their customers change, the technology changes, the business capability changes. So what it boils down to is that the work of the transformation really becomes not training people on how to do Agile, but it becomes systematically removing the barriers to agility. I've got to give them a framework for creating safety while they move forward. We can start to articulate a system of transformation that says, this is what it's like when we're going to get done, but this is what it's going to look like as we get there. This is how we're going to measure. This is how we're going to prove that we're making the right level of progress, right? Connecting the dots out to the business every step of the way. So what we want to do is we want to create an ecosystem through the transformation where you have expeditions running through base camps, you're moving systematically through the organization. And what's really cool is that when you think about it, and when you kind of get the mindset shift that the unit of value of the transformation is a transformed organization, and you start to think about what does incremental improvement look like, then we have to start placing bets. We have to start impacting that system, and we have to start testing how it responds. And if our hypothesis isn't valid, we have to pivot, right? We have to adjust. And so we can't be fixed and rigid in terms of how we're thinking about even going through the transformation. You can create a 90-day rolling plan. You can do 30-day checkpoints against that rolling plan. What we're doing is we're creating a tremendous amount of safety organizationally for the change.